Harry Styles may be from England, but he seems to have taken quite the interest in American politics. During a concert in Austin, Texas, the cameras there zoomed in on a Beto for Texas sticker on his guitar. Beto O'Rourke, the Democratic candidate for governor of Texas, and coincidentally was at the show Sunday night. Styles endorsed President Biden in 2020. He spent time with a program that helps people register to vote. So megastars like Harry Styles endorsing political candidates, Marina, like it or not.
I mean, something that Harry Styles should be thankful for that we have here in America and not in his home country is that we actually have freedom of speech, and he's a benefactor of that very thing. And I think that's great. And I think if he wants to endorse Beto O'Rourke, then so be it. I think a lot of times the Hollywood bubble is a little isolated. They're not really in the trenches and know what's happening. And he can opine on politics whether or not he's American. The truth is he can't vote as long as he's not an American citizen, at least not now, not in the presidential race. I just think that if you're an artist and you start endorsing candidates, I don't really care one way or the other who you endorse, but you are going to alienate a part of your fan base. I think that's going to always happen. And you have to make that calculated risk. Are you willing to do that and kind of section off your fans?
I mean, am I the only one that's like, maybe someone just gave him like a bumper sticker as he entered and he was like, oh, I'll put this on. This is like Beto country. It's not that deep for me. I mean, how many of us have, you know, Queen Elizabeth stuff, Anglophiles?
Exactly one of us.
I mean, we like won the war how long ago, Jim? But we still got the Queen all over the place. I've got one of those little like solar things that you put on your car, and she waves like that. I've had that for years. Nobody ever came after me for that. Okay.
A great argument.
But Sarah, because I mean, look, Hollywood skews liberal. The celebrities usually go after, you see them line up behind the likes of Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. And there are conservatives who say, look, we get ostracized when a conservative celebrity endorses somebody on their side.
Yeah, I mean, look, what's new, right? Like Angie said, I mean, and Marina too. I think celebrities have been endorsing candidates that they like for as long as people have been doing music. Yeah. So, I mean, go for it if he wants to do it. I think you're right. It alienates some of your audience, but I don't think he cares. No. I mean, his audience is 14-year-old girls, so I don't know. I mean, they're doing like mock polling at like, high school.
Yeah.